Hello. Hello. How are you? I'm good. I just felt like streaming. I don't know what we're doing, by the way. Okay. It is time. I finished the ghast farm. Finally. It's very, very cool. I'm very glad it's finished. Are you gonna see me? No. Just gonna do this. Fuck, I gotta turn it on. Okay, so yeah, I've added a lot of stuff to this farm. A lot of it you're probably seeing right now. Okay, we're gonna have to do this on peaceful, I think. One day, I'll get this right. Okay, 3 times the charm, it's okay. 4 times, you know, unique, I guess. Okay. 5. 5 is a nice number. Yes, it is. Okay. So, let's see what's going on. Give it a minute. We are on... Yeah, okay, I'm not delusional. Any second now. God, I've been standing here AFK without audio. I didn't notice how loud they are. Bro. From here? That's kind of crazy. See, there's 4 floors instead of 2. Which is nice. There were corners over there that were not a part of the farm, but ghasts were spawning there, even though I was told they didn't. So I added them, and fuck me sideways, can you not? Die quietly, please. Thank you. Your eyes are spawning ghast? I know. And it's gonna be something I'm gonna have to deal with for now. Because I have not finished the Nether Highway. So, for now, we're dealing with lower rates, but I mean, it's fine. You may notice something as well with the layers. So if I look at this, it's andesite, andesite, and then stone. I realized that when I was making the 4th one, and I was like, "Feck, I can't I can't go back to the first 2 layers. I have to match it with the second one." So, does it look a bit weird? Maybe, but Yeah, the ghasts that spawn outside, I think they're only spawning by the ice. I have not seen. I mean, sometimes they'll spawn above my head, but they will fly away eventually. So that's fine. So we have two, I guess, pathways. I mean, one of them is not really a pathway. The one above me is a redstone, I guess, pathway that I can use to turn on the farm when I'm standing here, because obviously beforehand I was flying to it, flying backwards and forwards, right? Glorp, yes. Let's go. People are seeing the tweet. Awesome. What's up, Adoko? Welcome back to the stream. So I've got a redstone line here. It's in glass because I'm kind of concerned. Like, if I fly here for some reason and a ghast shoots a fireball at me and then destroys the redstone line, that'd be very bad. That'd be bad news bears. What's up, Slime? How you doing? So we've got that, and we've also got like a pathway. Now, this pathway leads us to two things. One, the eventual Nether hub, right? And two, our little storage system. So we have a decent amount of stuff. So that's cool. Basically, we've got like a redstone item sorter, right? And the best thing about ghasts is there's only 2 items that they can drop, so it's a lot easier to funnel them and sort them and stuff like that. I feel like is there a reason why people always spawn proof this smooth stone? I've always used smooth stone. Yeah. I think it. Wait a minute. That's illegal. How are you there? Um. Okay. I don't know. Like, I've always used smooth stone, right? And I think I've still trained. I don't think this block matters, by the way. I've still trained myself that this is the best. Wait, did you? There's 2. Okay. There's 3. Am I stupid? Don't answer that question. I mean, I could just mine this, right? But I've trained myself into thinking that this is the only slab still. I know it's not because I've used andesite as well, but I still tell myself this is the only slab in the game. That's not wood because, I mean, why would you use wood in a nether? Aside from the crimson and thingamabob. But is the farm still working whilst I'm here? I don't think so. So the bottom line is, oh, I've got hostile mob standoff. That's why. That scared the absolute hell, pun intended, out of me. Let me just. I don't have any blocks. This is kind of awkward. So yeah, we're going to be doing some polar bear stuff today. Fun fact. This might be the next project, the Nether Highway, after the animal enclosures, which is going to take us like a few hundred days, I'm guessing. The next one has to be the Nether enclosure, the highway. We now have like 3 areas that the hub connects to. I think it's time that we actually make a area for it. Okay, so something I've also done whenever. Okay, so fun fact: my biggest regret in this world, I do have one, is this portal because I come out here and not often, but there sometimes are ghasts here, and they'll mainly shoot the flooring, which doesn't do much. They don't destroy a lot. Like one fireball doesn't do much. But in the case that it does, I have glass here. Will I remember that this is here? Probably not, but just a little quality of life thing. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. So we're going to sleep here. I think if I ever done another Nether portal design, it would be like a sword. You know those like sword portal designs? That's the one thing I haven't done yet. But this portal design is very nice. I'm biased, of course. Let me take... Wait a minute, we can't go there yet. I need to get soul lanterns. So people told me that soul lanterns do not burn snow or ice. How you figure this out, I have no idea, right? Maybe I'm just not smart. That's always a possibility, I guess. I always forget, what's the recipe? It's like torches. Oh, wait, you need to make the coal and sticks first. That's annoying. Okay. So whilst we do this, hello. How you guys been? It's been a few days since I last streamed, right? I've been okay. I've had a little bit of a moment on Twitter, but, you know, when do I not, honestly, have a moment on Twitter? I've been having more and more recently, and it's... Bro, I'm just saying that this tweet in particular was so stupid. And he's owning it, you know, he's owning his stupidity, which I kind of respect. You are a total bellend, but at least you're owning that you're a total bellend, right? Soul torch. I'm gonna only make a stack. Should I put... No. But other than that, I've been melting because it is very hot still in the UK. And I just don't do well in heat. So... I'm gonna guess... Let's just go with 40, right? 40 I think is a good amount. Surely. Yeah, they're too dim, apparently. Iron room? It's my vault area, yeah. I don't know how to make vaults properly. Well, I don't have the iron. Someday when I get a lot of iron, I'll make this a lot better, but... Today is not that day. But I wanted to, I guess, talk about the tweets that I reacted to. I don't need to sleep, I don't think it's night. What was it, yesterday? about Minecraft music and how old music has been replaced, which it hasn't. um, because literally on the same day as the tweet, I was in an ice biome, the one I'm literally heading to right now, getting ice, and I heard an old track and two new ones. It's called music rotation. It's something Mojang does every single update, right? Which kind of goes into my point of, like, the people that I see complain about Minecraft the most, I don't think play Minecraft. Most of them, at least. I'm sure there's some, right? But most of the people that are, like, heavily anti stuff just don't play the game, you know? And that matters, I think, because if you're delusional enough to tweet something that you know nothing about, you look like a moron, right? But like that's the thing, right? Because this guy knew he was acting like a moron and owned it, and it's like, dude, what? I love the sound soul lanterns make, or lanterns in general make when you place them. But it's just like, are we being real for a second? And I guess he is. But it's like, and it's like, also, 30k likes. Oh, Michael, you sound jealous. I am jealous. If I can get 30k likes from hating the game, why am I like praising the game? You know, why do I bother praising the game? But yeah, 30k likes is crazy. At least Minecraft News ratioed them, which I really appreciate because Minecraft News is a really like popular Minecraft account because turns out Minecraft News is pretty popular in and of itself. So when you make an account off of it, you know, but so he ratioed him, and I was quite happy about that. Hi Rainbow, how you doing? It didn't convert into many followers. I got about 10 from my likes that I got, 10ish. Are we expecting something tomorrow? It's possible, but not very likely. Mojang has a very good opportunity right now. I'm approaching 500 days for dual wielding. Um, Mojang. That day is on a Tuesday. I'm just saying, right? I'm just throwing it out there. You could do the funniest thing right now. Will you? Probably not, right? But you could. You definitely could. What about on day 666? I hope we don't reach that day. I'm very surprised we've reached type. Am I surprised? I don't know, because it's only until like when hardcore mode got added. I think that's when they started working on the offhand. Personally. Because I think that Mojang prioritized one major priority thing at a time. I could be wrong on that, but maybe having lemon chains is a lot better. I'm gonna have some hanging, but the reason why I'm not doing chains is because we've recently just made a build that has hanging chains or hanging lanterns. So I don't want to recycle that. But yeah, I would have thought that Mojang would have added dual wielding by now. I sometimes do get asked, like, how long did you think you'd carry on for? Originally, I thought we'd be done by now. Boy, was I wrong. Or by a lot, because I said like between 300 and 400 days. Am I stupid? Is that ice? Yeah, that is ice. Wait, why is that blue? Wait. I'm looking for like easy ice to mine. I don't like mining icebergs, like a little bit of them. I have to mine all of them. Oh yeah, snow is atrocious for stream quality. I don't know why I don't like particles very much in the game. Can I sleep? I can. That's regular ice. Is there fish? What did I hear just then? Oh, it was a fish, but it's over here. Excuse me, just gonna take this. Don't mind me. What do you guys think? I like this. I like igloo builds. I've rarely done them, but I kind of like this. Let's do one more lantern. And then we need the main thing in here. You should definitely check out my video releasing tomorrow. I'll be showcasing some amazing worlds, including some of the very first Minecraft worlds ever created. Awesome. I saw a glimpse of your one about Toy Cat's world, which I thought was quite interesting. His world is very unique, but I could never build something like Toy Cat has. Because to me, Toy Cat's world has, and I mean this in all respect, very little direction. Whereas mine is based around an entire village. His is like furnace build, or chest build, or netherrack block build, you know, that kind of thing. Again, I'm not slating him for it, but I could never have that. I need my world to have some kind of thing that it is based on. Maybe we could do icicles could work. Yeah, we'll do. But then we need like blue ice. No, actually no. I think fences is fine. But I mean, for now at least, my world is basically themed off of one village. Now it's growing. Like the village is definitely getting bigger, and there's more lore to it. But okay, so we have some names. A few days ago, I asked for some names of certain animals. And we're looking for the polar bear ones. I think. Okay, one is Bruce. I think 3 polar bears is fine. Douglas. Ollie. The thing is, I'm not gonna name my any animal. Wait a minute. Did that wait? Okay. I'm not gonna name any animal off of a real life animal I've had or I currently have. So right now, I can't name an animal, especially off of like Oliver or Ollie or some variant, right? Dinnerbone. Dinnerbone is actually part of the law of this world. Dinnerbone's illegal. It's seen as animal cruelty in the village, and this is a settlement, not a settlement, but like a camp of the village. Don't ask me why. I just thought, you know, Grum Dinnerbone, Jeb underscore, because it's manipulating the sheep's DNA. Where are you? Hello, sir. There's a lot of lore in this world. Or the village, I should say. Bruce is a very polar bear-esque name, I think. I originally, when I read the suggestion of Bruce, thought he said brute. I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. But then I read Bruce and I was like, okay, that's still pretty good. But I can't name any animal off of a pet I've had or currently have. So Ollie or Oliver, my hamster currently, off the table. Blossom, off the table. Actually, no. Do I have a dog named Blossom? I think I do. Orion, I can't name, or use as a name, rather. Disney, Lydia, Hazel, Sebastian. Can't use those names. But yeah, I'm terrible with like naming things, so. Is there any more polar bears? Those are llamas. Pretty close, but I mean, not entirely, right? Another llama. Why am I seeing more llamas than polar bears? This is something I never understood in Minecraft. Why is there like sheep in snow forests? Never made sense to me. What are you expecting in the next preview? Mostly just copper golem fixes. I don't know what those look like because I personally have not played around with a copper golem enough. I mean, I've used it a little bit, but again, I don't like to use new features properly. until they release in the game. Does that make sense? Like I won't play around with them as much on preview. And I think with the end update, I don't think I'm ever going to touch the preview in that update cycle. Because I'm going to know about it because I'm going to watch videos, right? But what I mean is I'm not going to like physically touch them. I want to kind of go into it semi-blind. Can you vacate? Douglas, Bruce, let's see if we've got any other names. Brad. Should name one Enhance. I just saw that. $3 billion ants in a trench coat. What? Call the polar bear Kanafi? I think Bruce and Douglas are okay for now. Kanafi's a YouTuber? Alright. I think that's fine. I think that's okay. So next on the agenda, Arctic foxes. Now I think I'm making the Arctic fox enclosure in the camp. Because there's not been any polar bears that spawn here. So they're relatively safe for now. I think here's a good spot. Yeah, it is Rainbow. It is the exact same world. Let me see what people have made for Arctic foxes. That's kind of lame. Am I bad for saying that? And we can make little shelters. That's cute. No, but I want an extra enclosure, I think. Fun fact, I voted for foxes back in the day. I voted for the tiger biome to get updates. So, you know, don't thank me for the campfire added. I'm partly the reason why they got added. No, I'm not that big-headed. That being the key word. Honestly, yeah, it's kind of okay, right? No, I don't like this. Never mind. I can't remember why I voted for the tiger. Was it purely because of foxes? Because at the time, the campfires, you didn't really know how important they would be because, like, we now use them for, like, iron golem farms, right? And at the time, you didn't really know that was the case. Just heard something outside. If I go missing, then you'll know why. We can make it right here, I think. You're like a cat sometimes. I take my sense of hearing very, I don't know what the word is. Seriously? It's like my best sense, I'd say. Well, maybe not my best. That might be over exaggerating. Okay. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Sleep. We're almost approaching 5k days. Is that scary? Yes. Very. You're addicted to Minecraft? Clearly. Can you beat 10k days? Probably. I did in my previous world. Fun fact. I got to like 10,100. And then the incident occurred. But you know what's crazy? I still haven't beat the dragon on this world yet. I'm gonna hit 5,000 days without killing the dragon. And I don't think I did that in my previous world. I think I killed the dragon relatively quickly. I mean, quickly for my standards. Or like, not standards, but you know what I mean. Worlds are destined to end once you beat it. Well, I don't intend to end the world when I beat the dragon. I have like major goals for this world. I mean, you didn't intend to end your last world, yeah, but that didn't end because of the dragon. I killed 24 of them, or 21 of them rather, and it didn't end after that. I took over the end, but I didn't end the world. You misread my message? Oh, 10,000 days? Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, no, that's probably true. I can't read. Hmm. We'll see though. But I mean, it is true as well, right? That killing the dragon also does end worlds because like people just don't know what to do after it. And it's kind of a shame because I wish they didn't refer to the end as the end because it really isn't the end of the game. Or is it? You know, to some people it is because like, what is the after game? I'd argue the after game of Minecraft exists, but it's not down to the game to tell you what it is. It is down to you. And I can't really tell you what the aftergame of this, or what the end of this world would be. Like, I can't tell you, like, okay, I've done this, now we can stop playing the world and we'll move on to something else. You know what I mean? I don't really know. I don't know. If I have a point of this where I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. At least not yet. I have like, I remember when I was younger, all my siblings would get iron, then someone would die and then rage quit. Yeah. I started the survival world with better on bedrock. Yeah, that's awesome. That is cool. But I mean, like, one of my projects. Okay, so, fun fact. You guys know that I have like a billboard of projects I need to do, right? One of them was enclosures, right, which is what I'm working on now. That's like 9 of them. I have like 3 major projects. At least like 3. One of them is to expand Lightborn, my village's name, fun fact if you didn't know that, into the entire forest. Yeah, literally the entire forest. Which, if you've seen the island, there's still a lot of forest left to go. One of them is to take over the end and make it my own area. And then the third one, I have no idea. But these are, again, very, very long-term goals. Can they jump over the fences? I'm not entirely sure. I think if you were to compare my old world to this one in terms of like size, you know my main area? So ignore the greenhouse, the mine, the stuff like that side of it, and ignore the farms, that the main island. That's basically what my old world was in terms of like size. I think. Okay, so let me get some name tag. Actually, let's not do that yet. Let me get the foxes here first. Now, how do these spawn? I've seen them spawn in this area, but what are the conditions of them spawning? I don't know how to tame foxes, no. Dude, I know people like snow logging, but this just looks weird. And I'm probably the only person on Earth that thinks that. But flowers that get snow logged are so weird. You breed 2 adults and leash the baby, or you keep it on a leash. Interesting. And do they need berries like the original ones? I knew you could tame them, but I don't know, like, I didn't know how, and I didn't know to what extent. Because I know you can't have them like wolves, right? It means they don't run away from you. That's actually really fucking good. Okay, well, if I could get some berries, that'd be brilliant, right? Question, can you, like... Never mind. It might be a stupid question. I'll ask anyways. If you have the fox, or the baby fox, on a leash, could you grow it up with berries yourself, or do you have to wait 20 minutes? Do you have Reddit? I don't. I don't use Reddit. Can I get this bed? You can use berries? Okay, good. Because I would ideally not like to sit here for 20 minutes. That's just me though. Hello, sir. You know, for a game that kind of tries to pride itself on animal safety, or like animal, like, not, what's the opposite word to cruelty? That word. Um, breeding two animals and then forcing the baby to come with you is kind of a bit mean, in my opinion. Oh, you can put them to fences. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I would love to find more than one, though, so I can, get one. You guys may not notice, but the terrain in this snow biome is not good. It has issues. It's more prevalent in the ice spikes biome, but it's actually also prevalent here. You can kind of see it, right? There are issues with this biome. Fun fact, these were always here. This wasn't caused by an update, because I went to the ice spike biome a lot. So, like, Garden Awakens, Bundles of Bravery, those updates did not affect the terrain, so I'm kind of confused as to why this happens. Because normally, like, I mean, Caves and Cliffs destroyed one of my worlds. I mean that, it literally bricked it and corrupted it. And then, like, someone was like, no, it didn't. I was like, dude, I literally saw it happen. I got a pink screen of death, and I couldn't access the world anymore. And it was my world since 1.14, and Caves and Cliffs destroyed it. And like, no, that didn't happen. I was like, well, let me turn down the music. So yeah, it was very demoralizing. That was my not old world, world before this. The world before that was the one that got corrupted. How does this... How does this work? I don't... Okay. Where did the baby go? Yeah, I still... Again, you guys... You can tell, right? I've not played around with the features on preview because I would have known about this. Like how to use them properly. That right there should tell you that I don't play around with the features on preview. You need a bare hand? I'm assuming you do, yeah. No, no, no. Come here, little guy. Little Pepper. But we're going ice skating. I swear to God, if you get no scoped by a polar bear, I might cry on stream. Please do not. Just like, get eaten alive. No need to crouch. I'm only crouching because I don't want the lead to break. What the fuck? So they have teleporting properties as well? Like wolves? I didn't know that. Wolves and polar bears? Yeah, luckily wolves can't spawn in this biome. Are you stuck? It didn't teleport, it was flinged at high speed. That's funny. Oh yeah. Please don't take damage. I'm so nervous. Okay. We're good. We're gravy. Please don't drown. Oh my god. Dude, you are a menace. Maybe once brought me some sheep, but I didn't know they'd lose like 3/4 of their health when she was leasing them, so multiple died. That's crazy. Oh god, why is there so many hazards? Yo, they're so cool. Can I give it another item? Can you get berry instead? Yes. I love Arctic foxes. Actually, wait. You stay there. If you despawn. If you despawn. You shouldn't, right? Surely. Okay. Can't despawn it again? Or it can't despawn? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Dude. I wish I knew this. Okay, so. Why do you have a zombie name tag? Because if I see a baby zombie that can ride mobs and it's far away from anything, I'm going to put it in a hole, name tag it, and drag a chicken there, and then get the music disc. But I'm yet to see a baby zombie that can ride something. Arctic Fox, Ash. Can I do that? I like that. Ash. Said pepper earlier. Yeah, I normally call things pepper though. Maybe slep. Or wait to sleep, I guess. Should check on actions and stuff. It has a zombie. Yeah, it has a lot of Easter eggs. I've seen a lot of them. I meant to buy actions and stuff a little bit ago, and I was on Pocket Edition, if you wouldn't believe. Um, and I accidentally bought a random add-on, and my account was the same. It was linked. I've never played actions with actions and stuff though. Obviously, will I? Maybe. I mean, I don't really. I don't know. It's cool. It's very well made. Yeah. I'll probably never have like a second account rather, for Pocket Edition because that incentivizes me to like AFK farm. I'm just not gonna use that. Yeah, I'm really glad it's getting updates because they're not the things on the marketplace aren't required to get updated. Why are you still leashed? Oh, you feckers. No, please. What? Oh, I know how. Bop. Yeah, shears. I don't really know how I feel about that. Dude, they're using shears for so much. Like removing harnesses, saddles, all that kind of stuff, horse armor, that kind of thing. I don't know. Does it make sense? Probably. Do I still like it? Probably not. Why are you moving so slowly? Why are you so curious? Why are you sleeping? Oh, now you run to each other. Okay, little dude, number 2. You're coming with me to a better life. Then that's 2 enclosures, pretty much. Very cool. And now I don't know what to do, because now... You thought that took a while to do? Jesus Christ, I have no idea what I have to do next. Do you know that massive grass patch in Lightbourne? Yeah, that's next. Oh no, that's a new thing though, Corn. Before you'd have to kill them. I hate doing that. Fucking hate that. Can I heal this? Arctic Fox? Or no? Can I eat golden apples? Like regular golden apples? Because I can give them fucking that, I don't care. Think so? We're about to find out. What the fuck is going on outside? Am I in like World War II or something? What is happening? Yeah, dude, when dude, their interactions with maces are so funny. Potions? Yeah, I'm guessing potions work. Don't sleep. Dude's on the verge of death and it's just like, I'm gonna sleep. Feck. Um, did I feed it berries when it was leashed? Or. Okay, well, that is adorable. Okay, well, at least this gives me. That's probably like one stage away from growing up. So, this gives me time to. Okay, yeah. I mean, I have to use this name. Now we wait. It's not going to be long, I'm assuming. I love Arctic foxes. They might be like one of my favourite mobs. Even before like today's stream, I really like them. I still need to do a fox enclosure. That probably won't be a part of Lightborn's enclosure place. It'll be like this, where it's its own little like hut. I'm gonna name one of the normal foxes Vulpix because come on, like if you know, you know, right? I'm gonna get some berries. No, I'm not. It's snowing. Draw this. What do you want me to draw? First of all, okay, this is gonna be a bit difficult to do right now. Shiza. I don't have a pad. Hmm. Shit. Yeah, I need to get a pad and stuff. But what do you want me to draw? That's the thing. Let me write this down. I still owe Squid an Oliver picture, but I'm not taking pictures of Oliver right now because it's hot and he needs his alone time. So O's Oliver pick and drawing glorp holding can of corn. Cob of corn. But yeah, I don't have a pad on me. I don't think I can get one right now, but I will at some point. Oh, you aged. Hello. Dude, look how chill they are. Let me give you another golden apple because I'm not entirely convinced you're full health. You're in the sticky notes? Well, I do need to get sticky notes at some point. Okay. Good. And that's it. Oh my god. And we haven't finished the enclosures. We're far from finishing. But we've finished the camps. The snow camp. Took a bit of a break to do the gas farm, but we finished the camp. And 2 enclosures. Not bad at all. Anything in the chests? No. So that means this area finally has something to lead to. We've done a lot in like 200 days alone. We've done a lot. I think from 4,000 days to like now, we've done probably some of the biggest progress. I believe we remade the library and art gallery. We definitely made the Happy Ghast runway. We definitely made the Skulk research facility and everything that came with it. We made the Ghast farm. We made the water tube. And we made the ice camp. And we're going to start with the big enclosure, which might be another dome that leads off to different areas. Like a glass dome-ish, like kind of like this, but smaller. That'll be like in the center, and it's going to lead off to maybe, I don't know. But yeah, this is probably the most productive I've like been in a while. I think we remade. Okay, if we remade the library and the art gallery, that means we also remade the workshop. We also made the music store. That's a lot of stuff. We added the chorus fruit farm. Library was around 4.2k days. Yeah. Yeah. And with less than 100 days to go, we're going to make hopefully a little start on the enclosure. And it's basically going to be this entire area. I'm glad I've done a lot in these 1k days, because that means a lot of it wasn't AFK'd. I think 3k to 4k was a lot of AFKing, I think, for some like materials, which probably led to the amount of progress I made. And the mob farm got destroyed. And the watchtowers, the Happy Ghast watchtowers. So kind of like puts into question what I'm going to get done in 5k days. You know? I think 3k days was AFK days, and remaking older builds, and the London Eye and Big Ben. So that was good as well. I did not mean to duplicate that. Lightborn Eye. That's, yeah, we can actually name it that now. Lightborn Eye. Okay, let me just lock in for a second. Okay. Wait a second, is this a new music track? Not C418? Wait a second. Maybe they are removing old songs. Nah. No way. How dare they do this to my game? Waddles like my finger review tweet. I might just leave the internet, I think. That's the thing I don't get, right? Because a lot of the new music they added in the summer drop is very C418-esque. Why are we still complaining? So whose fingers are you reviewing? I'm not reviewing any fingers. Okay, let me turn down the music though. Because we are doing the kind of outro segment. Good stream today. We did get a lot done. Finishing off the Snowborn camp was actually huge for us. So I'm very proud that we've done that, and we can now move on to the dreaded enclosure. But yeah, maybe we will start. Maybe we'll go back to build testing. It's been a while, I think. Maybe we'll have to go back to that to plan out the enclosure. Splash text is true. Awesome community. Dude, that's another thing people hate. It's the new splash texts. Because it's like too political. Dude, it's pathetic, honestly. That people get mad at this kind of stuff. But what can you do? Anyway, that's enough of me yapping. Thank you guys very much for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I am sorry it was a bit random, but I'm a bit spontaneous lately. So, with that, I don't know when I'm going to stream next. It could be tomorrow. Could be in 2 weeks. No, probably not 2 weeks, but we'll see. And if there's any teasers next or tomorrow, I'll stream. Right. But if there isn't, I probably won't stream. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourselves, drink some water, play some Minecraft, and I'll talk to you guys soon-ish. Take care. Wait, is this C418? This is right. Is this C418? It's gotta be. Because this was around during console days. Dude, that Twitter user can suck my fucking nuts. It's not been replaced. I'm literally... You guys hear it? There was also new music. It's not been replaced. It's just in rotation. Twitter user, I can't remember your name, that complained. Go suck a dick, okay? Fuck you, bitch. Trying to spew hate on Twitter for like, they've removed older music and now Lena Raine's music is everywhere. Go cliff jump without a parachute, you pellock. Pellock? Anyway. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.